Cool. All right. Hey guys, so I am going to demonstrate today's daily progress. There's quite a bit that's happened over the last 24 hours with the development of our play to earn crypto game. So the first major development is that we've transitioned to a single level world-based instead of having like multiple levels with different kinds of upgrades and stuff like that. We're using now instead of a single level. There's no lobby. You just drop into the level and start playing. The level is quite large. It ended up being around 7 or 8 kilometers on a side, just to give you an idea about the scale. We've got this one center island mass here. You can see I've mapped out, I don't know, 3 or 4% of the area. And then there's another island over here, which can be an expansion area. There's a third island on the far side over there. So I've, over the last, well, since yesterday, created this, this little beach area, dropped in a little house, and then created a path up the hill here, which then leads to the first player house. This will probably be the starting area for the player. And then we have the inn. And the thought here is that you're going to be able to maybe click on this sign or something like that in order to buy access to the inn. So the upgrades will be based on the purchases of additional buildings that already exist. So when you purchase the building, you get access to whatever's in there. Right now, I just have this one person sitting in there. Maybe they can trade you items or sell various items. Probably there'll be some kind of vendor behind the bar, maybe other patrons inside the bar. So that's the main update in terms of the flow of the game. Basically, you're just going to drop in and start playing the game directly in the level. So I've added some chickens here, which you'll see when I play the game. They run around and peck at the ground. Pretty standard stuff. The thought there is maybe they can lay eggs that you can gather, or you can slaughter the chickens for meat, and then they'll restore after a certain amount of time. This would be one of the upgrades where you would be able to make food from the chickens, either from the eggs or from the chicken meat. I've changed our main character to be the necromancer. I've created a couple of animations for some of the spells and gave a staff to it. So there's an attachment. You can actually have a weapon attached now that all animates correctly. And then there's this is just mostly recently what I'm working on is the first PvE type monster. So probably tomorrow or later this evening, I'll start some of the combat mechanics, and then you'll be able to fight the monster and gain experience and whatever drops and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. So the thought is you're going to log in, and then you're going to basically just drop right into the level. So here's all our little chickens running around. And then you'll be able to, again, collect eggs. They'll lay eggs or kill them for the meat. I have a simple combat animation that's on the left click. So left click just does that kind of thing. It'll maybe shoot a fireball or something else like that. I'm thinking that I'm going to use, so it's WASD type movement, and then we'll do Q for your first ability, E for your second ability, and R for your ultimate. So it'll be like 3 abilities per character. You can't kill a chicken yet. Soon. I'm working on that. And then here's this guy. Right now he just stands there. There's no AI to it at all. It's just a straight up animation. And then we have this summoning thing, which I think is pretty cool. So with the first ability that I gave to the necromancer is the ability to summon a goblin. And so we do like this. and then it comes in like that, and then you'll be able to command the goblin somehow, or perhaps it'll auto defend or auto attack depending on whatever you do. So show that again. I'm quite pleased with the overall animation of the effect. Yeah. So, and then we have one final animation that we've done, which is, of course, the Macarena. So we'll have emotes, although there's nobody else here to see it, so it's just kind of superfluous. There are a couple of other interesting things that might occur in the game, like we have things like weather. So there is a weather system that comes with this. So we can do something like there's a preset in here where you can do something like a thunderstorm. And then there might be some kind of additional effects or whatever else happen in a thunderstorm. Getting wet causes freezing to work better, or electrical stuff to work better. I don't know. So that's about it for today's update. Oops, reset out of here. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it for today's update. I'm going to work on combat this evening, and we'll demo some of that. I am going to use live action combat instead. So we'll do where you not turn-based, where we initially thought like Pokemon, but actually killing monsters by hitting them with a weapon or casting a spell, and it's an AOE spell. You have to stand in the damage area, that kind of stuff. So it will be like you have to fight it like in Warcraft, and not tab target either, but actual action combat where your spell or sword or whatever actually has to connect with the mesh of the monster. So if you swipe the sword and miss, then you miss, and it doesn't count. So we're going to do that kind of combat. All right, so that's about it for the stream. I'm going to give an update again tomorrow at 10. I won't be on Saturday, but then pretty much every day after that for the next couple of weeks, I'll continue to do updates as we progress. But action combat for tomorrow. Cool.